So I'm here with my friend Grace Thornton, and she is a writer, and more specifically for the purposes of this interview, she's a poet. And I'm here to talk to her about her writing today. Say hi, Grace.
Hi.
So how did you get into writing?
I didn't know that I wanted to write at all when I was younger. It wasn't really something that occurred to me. I spend most of my time outside, in the woods. But when I hit puberty, that's when the feelings started. My first boyfriend broke up with me, and my sister-in-law had just given me a journal. A really cool journal, actually. So I figured, hey, I have this thing, I have these feelings, let's go. So I remember, I have a very specific memory of sitting in French class, sophomore year of high school, and instead of listening to the teacher, just starting to like write all these delicate emotions that I had, and it felt really good. It felt really cathartic, I guess. Not that I knew that word when I was 14, but I just kept doing it from then on. It was just how I learned to deal with all those kind of crazy feelings that you get when you're in high school, and then those didn't stop, so I keep writing.
So, are you happy with the evolution of your writing from that time on? Because I'm sure it's very different.
It is very different. It's been kind of steady progression, but I still I don't know that I would necessarily say it's better than it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. Okay, that's bullshit. It is better, but I just have a really strong connection to everything I've ever written, just because when I was 14 and I was writing those things, that was exactly how I felt at the time, and so when I go back and read those, I feel that strongly about them still, just because I recognize myself in it. But it's definitely progressed just as I read more literature, read more poems, and start to understand my own voice better. I become more and more kind of comfortable with experimentation, but still sounding like myself.
Okay, that's cool. So what are you working on right now that you're interested in sharing with or talking about?
Let's see. I'm kind of in the process of changing my style right now, or maybe not changing my style, but kind of tweaking it so that it's a little more kind of in line with contemporary authors that I've been reading, because you've got to keep a progression going of, you can't write poetry that's in the style of Keats or anybody like that, because it's not gonna. Wait, fuck, I said Keats, I meant Yeats. Can you edit that out? You just can't write in the old school romantic tradition. It doesn't make any sense, and I wanna write in a way that's going to make some sort of influence. So I don't know, just trying to differentiate myself, I guess.
So what would your advice be to someone who was looking to explore writing as an artistic medium?
Well, start writing without the intention of showing it to anybody for a long time, because that'll keep you from getting self-conscious about it. If you know it's just for yourself, and it's just a way for you to say something that you feel like you need to say it for yourself first, and work on that, and say it for yourself in a way that you are writing something that feels really true to you, and it may not feel true at all to other people, but as long as it feels like something you would say, like something you really have in you, then you're going to develop some sort of voice of your own, and then when you feel like you have that, that's when you can start kind of showing it to people and getting outside input and that's not going to kind of sabotage this personal connection that you made with your writing.
Thank you.
Yeah.